Do you want buyers to fall in love with your home this season? Start here. Did you know that most sellers actually end up losing thousands of dollars by skipping just some simple steps to prepare your home to sell in today's market? So do the boring things, declutter, take care of your projects that you've been putting off, and for the love, deep clean your house because buyers are making impressions lightning fast. And you want to make sure that your home creates this atmosphere that a buyer can walk in and see themselves in, because it's not just about the money and if the finances work and if the rooms work and all this other stuff. There's that sense of, does this feel like home? And there are so many things, that easy things that you can do to make that happen. Even if you don't plan on selling for another few months, there are things that you can do now to start prepping for that time in the future. One of the simple things is just literally maintaining your home. If a doorknob is broken, just go ahead and fix that. If you've got a cabinet that a door is loose, go ahead and fix that. Some of those easy repairs that are just a maintenance Home Depot, Lowe's, hardware store run, just go ahead and get those out of the way, because even simple things like just maintaining your home give buyers the impression that it is a well cared for home. And I know that you love your home and that when you sell your home, it's a big decision. There's a lot of stuff that's going into it, but you just want to make sure that when you're selling, you're thinking about the person that's going to buy your home and how you would think if you were buying a home. So if the house looks like that the doors are falling off the hinges and it's like, oh, that's just a quick fix, go ahead and do that. Okay, let's talk about decluttering, because this is no one's favorite thing. But let's be honest, if you are getting ready to sell your house, you're moving. So it just makes it so much simpler as you're packing up your home that you get rid of a bunch of stuff and clear it out. So that way, when buyers step into their first showing or they see your pictures online, they're seeing your home and the space that your home provides and not all of the stuff that you filled it with. So make sure that you are depersonalizing. Now, I'm not saying that you have to get rid of your religious stuff or any of that. Like, that's your own personal choice. But if you've got a lot of family galleries from the 80s and all the picture frames don't match, you may want to spruce that up with just some art that you can, that just fills the space, and that's like flowers or a farm or whatever is your taste. And for a safety thing, I know as a mom, this is huge for me. I want to make sure that the pictures that I'm sharing of my children on the internet are well cared for. They're not showing the kids in a compromising situation. So as moms out there, if you've got, I know you're proud of your kids, but when you're preparing for pictures and you're preparing for showings, remove the stuff that lists your kids' school, their face, anything like that, because those pictures are going on the internet. And when they go on the MLS, it's syndicating to Zillow, Trulia, Homes.com, Realtor.com, all the big name home sites. It syndicates automatically. So if you've got pictures of your kids on the fridge, that's going on the internet. So go ahead and just take those down and make it look like that, yes, you've lived in the home. It's a well cared for home, but it's not got all of your personal stuff in there. Next, we're going to talk about the thing that everybody hates to do, but it is the easiest thing that you can do. I hate it. I hate cleaning. It's the worst thing in the world, but it is one of the best things that you can do when you're preparing your home to sell. So, and clean deeper than you think. Because if a buyer walks in and your kitchen has dishes from the sink in the sink from last night, or your bathroom needs to be tidied up, they're going to think that you're not caring for your home if you're not taking care of those high traffic, high germ areas. So just do the dishes. I know I'm preaching to the choir. I hate the dishes. Do the dishes, put away the laundry, and clean up the bathroom. Because if you've got feral little boys like I do, like, your bathroom's gross, go clean it. Now, when it comes to showings and preparing for showings, there's preparing for pictures and there's preparing for showings. Your pictures, you kind of want to make those look like that they're just a touch out of HGTV. Maybe, maybe not. Just, you don't have to go full out, but you want to depersonalize a lot for the pictures so that way they go on the internet, everybody stays safe and it's pretty, all the things. But you have some flexibility with preparing for showings. Definitely make sure, again, the dishes, get them out of the sink. Make sure the bathrooms are clean. But also be flexible in your availability to show. Now, I understand that everybody's life is different. Everybody's stage in life is different. You may have a sick child at home that you have to be very strict on who comes in, or if there's allergies or things like that, you don't want to allow a buyer to bring in their dog. All of these things can be talked through. But the more flexible you are with showings and the availability for showings, the faster your home is going to sell. Because if a buyer, talks to their agent and they're like, hey, I want to see 123 Main Street, and then they go to schedule a showing and we can't get a time, then they're going to lose interest in the house. You got to make it easy, is what I'm saying. So just the more flexible you are with availability to showing and keeping your home maintained for showings, the easier you're going to have selling your home. So all in all, preparation pays off. You do the heavy work in the beginning, it's going to pay off and be less stressful for you during the selling process. And ultimately, you're going to hit your goal, which is to sell your home. So I have all of this laid out in my seller's guide. If you want your digital copy, the link is in the description. And I hope that you guys have a easy time selling your home. If you have questions, I'm here, and I look forward to seeing you soon.